Oh, hey everybody, it's the Brew City Rider. Welcome back to the channel. I'm kicking off the new year with a knife video. Something I hope to do more of this year. And if you're new to the channel, let me just tell you a little bit about myself real quick. I'm a Southeast Wisconsin Harley-Davidson motovlogger. So in addition to the motovlogs, I do ride and rally coverage. I do bike gear reviews. I do lots of Harley maintenance videos. And I also do knife reviews. So if any of that is of interest to you, I encourage you to hit the subscribe button. And I always appreciate the thumbs up. So let's get into it. Alright, today I wanted to bring you this knife by Knife King. It's called the Model 1. It's a replica of a Randall Model 1 fighting knife, which I'll tell you more about in a minute. I was lucky enough to win this knife in a subscriber giveaway, and I got it from Cowboy Sebop. Great guy. I'll link his channel down in the description of this video. And I believe it was his 500 sub giveaway. And yeah, he has a good time on his knife reviews, and I think you'll get a kick out of them. He does a lot of more inexpensive knives, which is what I'm into. I feel that there's a lot of excellent knives out there, sub $50, and that's what I concentrate my knife reviews on. Now this is just going to be a tabletop. I'm not going to do any hard use on this knife. May do that in the future, but I just wanted to get this out there. Let me get the knife out for you, and then I'll talk about the sheath in a bit. So here it is. Big, beautiful knife. It's considered a fighting knife, but you can also do some camp chores with it and some lighter wood processing. So Knife King is a Pakistani knife company. Some people think they come from England, but it's actually made in Pakistan. And on some of the knives, including the one I was lucky enough to win, you can see right there it says made in Pakistan. Now you may not be interested in Pakistani knives, or you may have you may not think they're made well, but I did a lot of research, and Pakistan actually has a long history of knife making, and these are all handmade knives, and it is a quality knife. This is he got this off of Amazon, and I have the Amazon ad printed out right here, so I'll just read it a little bit to you as you're looking at it. So like I said, it's the Knife King Model 1. It's a custom handmade D2 steel hunting knife, they call it, with a black linen micarta handle. D2 steel is excellent steel. It's a tool steel. It's got a hardness of 59 to 60 on the HRC Rockwell scale. It seems to have come razor sharp. I haven't done any touching up of this edge yet. And this is on sale, not on sale, it's the sale price, the regular price I should say, is $49.99 on Amazon. $49.99 for this 7-inch D2 stick tang fighting knife. Comes with this beautiful thick leather sheath with some tool work on it. Nice double stitched around the edge, embossed or stamped with the Knife King logo. Sewn on belt loop, large enough for any size belt, and it's got this brass guard strap. Goes right over the guard and snaps into place. And it's a nice snug fit. It's got this, I don't know what the metal is. It's probably D2 or stainless of some sort. Metal pommel with a lanyard hole, and it's got these red and brass spacers down by the pommel and up by the guard. Very nice. And if you didn't know, Pakistanis are also well known for their leather work. That's a beautiful sheath. Alright, some specs on the knife. Alright, this has a 6 7/8 inch blade. Overall length of 1 foot, exactly 12 inches. Handle is about 5 1/8. And the blade, it looks like it's about inch and just under 1.25 inches wide. And it is, it appears to be, can't tell if that's flat or hollow grind. If it's hollow, it's very slight. Thickness, let me get my micrometer out here. .193, 0.19, 0.191, 0.188. Okay, it's 3/16 of an inch thick. All the way down to right here, where it starts to thin out. It's got a nice unsharpened swedge at the top here. And a nice wide guard, upper and lower. You can lock right in. Good for thrusting. Alright, let's do a little paper cutting here. Factory edge. Woo! Pretty sharp. I think I'll give it a little touch up, but it's pretty sharp. It's cutting paper pretty easily. Okay, as I said, this is a copy or a clone of a Randall Model 1 knife, which is a very excellent knife with a long history. I printed out the sheet off the Randall website. Here's what it looks like down there, and I'll just read this to you here. This is a knife made famous by Allied combat troops in World War II and since widely used in all theaters of war. The Randall's blade is made from a 1/4 inch stock, and the top cutting edge is sharpened approximately 3 inches. So the Randall's got a slightly thicker stock. This is 3/16, the Randall's a 1/4 inch. The price on this Randall shows $440, but apparently it comes in 5, 6, and 7 inch and 8 inch lengths, so this has got to be for the 5 incher. I know they're a lot more than that. I believe they're more towards $600 for the 7 inch. Here is a Randall Model 1 fighter with the black micarta handle, sold by the A.G. Russell Knives Company. You can see it's the exact same knife, but it's the 7 inch model, and they get $645 for it. This is $50, guys. And the says the Randall is made with 440B stainless with a Rockwell of 55 to 56 with the black linen micarta handle. I don't know if they offer it in other steels, but I'll take D2 over 440B any day. 440B is okay, but it's not as good as D2 in my opinion. Now Blackjack Knives makes also another replica. I believe it's a authorized replica of the Randall Model 1. And I could be mistaken, but I believe the Blackjacks are actually made by Bark River Knives up in Michigan. So this is a nice USA made option. $245.95. Exact same knife, but they make theirs with A2 steel. A2 and D2, they both have slight advantages and disadvantages. One's not better than the other. They're both fine steels for a knife. They say its functional abilities slice right through hide, meat, branches, and other materials to make it a favorite with outdoorsmen and military personnel world over. It's got a complete through-tang construction and a double quillion guard. I couldn't find anything definitive from Knife King on this knife as far as the tang, but I did find some reviews where people say they took them apart or broke them apart, or they abused them and they broke, and that they had a stick tang, which would be similar to the Randall and the Blackjack. Something like this, where it tapers and ends up at the threaded end that the pommel screws on. And then I got one more picture to show you. This is it's kind of a low quality image, but this shows an actual blade, not just a drawing. I believe that's what the Knife King knife looks like tang wise. So yeah, you can process wood with this. You can do some batoning, but I wouldn't do a lot of that. I have other knives that are better for that task. But I may give it some testing over the summer and see how she does. Lastly, I just wanted to show you the box that it came in. Knife King, no other markings on the box other than the UPC code. Knife King Model 1 Custom, black micarta handle, new. And it did come with a little lanyard. Got a letter from Cowboy Sebop, and then here's the little lanyard it came with, which I took off. I don't like lanyards on my knives, but it did come with that, with the little sliding gizmo there. Little extra that Cowboy Sebop sent me. This little posable skeleton dude that he got from Japan. Pretty cool. And this was also in the box. Knife King Caution carbon steel knife. Will rust if not properly maintained. After every use, clean and wipe with light rust-proofing oil, protected from moisture. So yeah, with any carbon type blade like a 1095 or 1070, or even some of these tool steels, you want to wipe it off and then maybe just give it a wipe of oil. You can put some oil on a rag, whatever you want to use, a 3-in-1, a WD-40, a CLP type oil that a lot of us have for cleaning our guns. Clean, lube, and protect. Just a quick wipe of that and you're good to go. She won't rust on you. So anyway, that'll do it. That's my tabletop review of the Knife King Model 1 Randall 1 replica. $50 on Amazon. And again, big thanks to Cowboy Sebop. I was very excited to win his knife. Check out his channel. Great guy, cool guy. Reviews a lot of really cool, more inexpensive style knives, which is what I like. And by the way, I wear a XL size glove, and you can see there's plenty of handle material there. So that'll do it for BCR on this one. You guys take care, and hope to see you out on the bike soon. Later, guys. BCR out.